Hey everyone, welcome back to the deep dive. We all want to be in the know, right? We're busy. And who has time to wade through endless articles and books? You come here because you want that clear, concise understanding. And today, we're serving up just that, a deep dive into the fascinating world of exercise and your brain, all through the lens of neuroscientist Wendy Suzuki's work.
You got it. Suzuki, a professor who really started in the nitty-gritty of memory research, actually had this kind of aha moment herself when she experienced firsthand how powerful exercise could be. This led her down this whole other path, studying how exercise can actually change our brains.
I love those moments when, personal experience sparks this huge shift in someone's research.
It makes it so real.
Right. So in this deep dive, our mission is to break down what Suzuki's research tells us. What are those instant perks we can feel? What about the long game, the lasting brain changes? And then that crucial piece, how exercise can protect our brains. We're cutting to the chase. What do you really need to know? So let's start with something everyone loves, that feeling right after a good workout. Suzuki often kicks off by asking, what if you could do something right now to sharpen your mind and feel better?
And the answer, the thing you can do right now is exercise.
Yeah.
It's so cool. One workout, just one sends out these brain chemicals, neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. They all surge.
And this isn't just textbook stuff, right? Suzuki herself felt this. It's that mood boost we all know, the feeling of, well, just feeling good. Those neurotransmitters, they're the reason. But it's more than just mood. Suzuki also found that focusing, shifting your attention, all that gets better too, and it lasts at least 2 hours. Think about how helpful that is during, I don't know, a crazy day at work.
Oh yeah, and you know what else is wild? Reaction time. Studies show that after exercise, you're actually quicker. Suzuki uses this funny example like picturing yourself being able to catch a falling Starbucks cup.
Like you're suddenly a ninja.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It might seem like a small thing, but it's proof that your brain is processing things faster.
That's what I love about this. It's not just about some abstract future health goal. There are immediate benefits you can feel. But like Suzuki says, those immediate effects, they fade. To really transform your brain, you gotta think long term.
So how does exercise actually change the structure and function of our brains when we make it a habit?
Okay, this is where it gets super interesting. When you exercise consistently, you're causing real physical changes in your brain. And the hippocampus, that's a great place to start. That's the area deep in your brain that deals with forming and storing memories. It's actually what Suzuki focused on early in her career.
I love that full circle aspect. It is, right. So what's amazing is that exercise stimulates what we call neurogenesis. It's literally the birth of new brain cells. And this happens specifically in the hippocampus. More neurons, and guess what? The hippocampus actually grows.
Exercise makes your brain physically bigger.
Yeah. And because of that, your long-term memory improves.
Well,
And the best part is this isn't just for, certain people. It happens in all of us.
it's incredible, right? We can actually build better memories by moving our bodies. But it's not only the hippocampus that benefits, right? What about the prefrontal cortex, that CEO of the brain?
Oh, absolutely. It's essential. That's the area right behind your forehead. It's in charge of decision-making, focusing, even personality. Consistent exercise makes this area work better, which means your attention improves. So it's like this double win. You're getting better focus and a bigger, stronger hippocampus for memory.
Seriously, exercise is like brain optimization 101. And of course, we can't forget those good mood vibes. We talked about the immediate boost. But consistent exercise seems to have a longer lasting impact on how we feel overall, too.
For sure. Just like those neurotransmitters spike after a workout, regular exercise keeps their levels higher over time. It's not just the afterglow. It's more like building this solid emotional foundation.
Fewer word resilient, right?
Exactly. It's like you're better equipped to handle whatever comes your way.
I love that. Okay, so we've got these amazing short-term and long-term benefits. But Suzuki also talks about exercise as a form of brain protection. She calls it a supercharged 401k for your mind. Why that analogy?
Think of it this way. Your brain, specifically the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, they're kind of like a muscle. The more you work them out through exercise, the stronger and more resilient they get. This matters because these areas, crucial for memory and thinking, they're also the most vulnerable to things like Alzheimer's disease and just the natural decline that happens with age.
So does that mean exercise prevents these conditions?
Good question. It's not a foolproof guarantee. But by strengthening these areas, exercise makes them tougher. It means those diseases might take longer to develop, which could delay symptoms and mean a better quality of life even as you get older.
That's, I think, what makes the 401k analogy so perfect. It's a proactive investment in your future brain.
Exactly. And one of the best things is it's free. You don't need expensive treatments or fancy equipment.
You just need to move. But I think a lot of people are probably wondering, okay, how much do I actually need to exercise to see these benefits? Like, what's the magic number?
Suzuki answers that directly, and it's not as daunting as you might think. In general, she recommends aiming for 3 to 4 times a week, at least 30 minutes each time. And the key is it's got to be aerobic activity, something that gets your heart rate up.
Aerobics, so getting your heart pumping. But for some people, that might sound like, oh, I need a gym membership, which can be a barrier.
Not at all. Suzuki emphasizes you don't need any fancy gym. Things you can do every day count. A brisk walk around your block, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Even doing chores like vacuuming, if you're really getting into it. It's about that feeling that your heart rate's elevated.
It's so simple. It's about making movement a part of your daily life.
Exactly. And it's interesting how Suzuki's own research has evolved. She started off really focused on memory, the mechanisms of how our brains work. But her personal experience with exercise completely shifted her research direction.
That's incredible. So what's she focusing on now?
Well, now she's taking those general recommendations we just talked about and going deeper. A lot of her current research is about finding the optimal, personalized exercise prescription.
Tailored to each person, right?
Yes, because factors like your age, fitness level, even your genes, they all play a role. The goal is to create personalized recommendations that really maximize brain benefits. It makes you think, what would my ideal exercise prescription look like?
That's such a cool direction. Moving from general advice to a personalized plan. That's the future. And if you've seen Suzuki's TED Talk, you know she even gets the audience to do a minute of exercise. We obviously can't do that in a podcast, but what was the takeaway there?
I think it was about showing people how accessible and instantly beneficial movement can be. Not about doing a hardcore workout right then and there, but about showing that incorporating just a little bit of activity can make a difference.
It's a call to action. So wrapping up this deep dive into Suzuki's incredible work, what's the core message she wants everyone to understand about exercise and the brain?
Simply put, exercise is brain food. It's not just about physical health. It's about how you think, how you feel, how you age. You get that immediate mood lift, that focus boost. Long term, you're actually changing your brain, improving memory, attention. And most importantly, you're creating a strong defense against cognitive decline and diseases like Alzheimer's. Exercise is a way to ensure your brain thrives now and in the future.
That's such a powerful way to put it. Exercise isn't just something we should do for our bodies. It's something we need to do for our brains. And as we wrap up today, here's a final thought for you. As Suzuki's research moves towards these personalized plans, what would your ideal brain-boosting routine look like? Maybe today's the day you start exploring what feels good, what works for you. And in doing so, you're not just reaping those instant rewards. You're actively shaping a stronger, more resilient brain for the long haul. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.